Hello and good evening, everyone. Bet you weren't expecting to see me again so soon. Yeah, it usually takes me like 400 years to get back, but hello, good evening. I can't see comments right now because I'm not in the stream. Hold on. How's it going? Hello, Active. Here we are back in there. That's not Tiger Moth, but here we are back again in Wonders of Sodor. Here to actually probably complete some missions. And no, we're not going to cause for tomfoolery like we always do, but I got something else first before we get on with this. Now, last stream I said I didn't have a certain somebody, but I have corrected that mistake. Don't worry. I've corrected the mistake. Don't worry, we have him now. Only cost me $17, which in this game is 17 million. James, you expensive engine. But we finally have our boy James. I didn't get him with the deluxe pack, but we have him now, so stop. And we have tar takers. So guess what, James? Well, we don't have Toby, so we can't recreate the scene of you crashing into the tar takers. But I do want to drive you, so you'll be the engine that we take around for the stream. And that we cause the most chaos with. But now we have the full set now. Well, so far that would dovetail everything. We have the full set. Emily, Thomas, Gordon, Percy, and James. Welcome, James. All right, let's take you. Where shan't we go? Where's somewhere we haven't gone? I want to see what's down this line. Actually, I want to go to the quarry. Specifically over here. I want to see what's over here. So guess what, James? We're going to the quarry. I don't care about your lovely paintwork. Alright, let's hear the whistle. I haven't heard your whistle in so long. That sounded distorted. It'll do. Let's do it. Alright, James. Off we go. We're going to the quarry. You're a branch line, did you know? Exactly. Don't worry, Emily will be taking your coaches today. Also, what coaches are those? I didn't even know they had those. I should have looked more, but... Well, now we have a lot to do, James. We're gonna recreate a few scenes now that we have you, James. And you were the last one to act. Or something special. Also, Active, if you're still here, I read that message about the being able to backwards compatible on PC with the engines. It's going to be difficult to achieve, but that's probably going to cost a lot of money, but it's worth it. I just got to see how much each of those DLCs actually is on PC. That's crazy. But it'll be worth it in the long run, I hope. James, don't derail it your first day. Why is he looking so worried? Like, oh, because we have tar takers. You'll survive, you drama queen. That works too, actually. James, why are you traveling so slow? We're not going to crash. I'm an expert train driver. I just got my license. Active, how long does it take to get a train license? just got my license. I promise I'm a professional trainer. Hold up, James. I'm just trying to get some confirmation. So don't worry, James. I got this. Not that long, I hope. I'm still studying, but hey, if I'm driving this so far and we haven't had a derailment, that's pretty good odds. I mean, how hard could it be? It's just like driving a car, right? Yeah, that too. That is a very fair. Wow. Okay, so James, I have bad news and I have good news. The good news is we're going to be there probably on time, and the bad news is I don't technically have a driver's license to operate an engine. But that being said, I'm sure. Hello, Keegan. Yes, I got James. Everyone was talking about him in the last stream, and I promised I would get him, so we have him now. And I just learned, unfortunately, that it takes a while to become a train driver. There's a lot of studying. I didn't really study or do any tests, so technically speaking, I don't have a license to be driving engines. But oh, no, nothing. Don't worry about it. I am a licensed, and we're carrying tar tankers too. Huh. Well, don't worry, guys. You're in good hands. Right, James? See, he agrees. You better be there on time, so going at max speed sounds like the appropriate thing to do. Now, Dovetail, you have a pretty simple task here. All you need to do is take this model of James, chop off that third wheel right there, do a little bit of modifications, and then boom, we got Edward, you know? Wouldn't take long. A little snip to the model, usually works. James, so you hijacked. No, James, I didn't hijack. I just borrowed without asking Sir Tom Pat if I could drive. It's not a hijacking, it's doing the work without asking to do the work before the work probably gets forgotten by Thomas. So theoretically, if it was a hijacking, James, I'd be wearing a burglar outfit. Welcome in. We have James now. And we have learned some unfortunate news that technically I am not licensed to drive engines because it takes a really long time to get a license to drive engines. Who knew? James, I think we missed our turning point a while back, but that's weird. Saving that for DLC. It's gonna go $20. Car games going to think we crashed into. Hey, that was a part of his DLC. Dovetail did that on their own. They wrote that joke right in. You know, but when they do add Henry, I better see some recreations of that Henry, Gordon, and James. All saying that you know what I'm talking about. They better implement that. I might have taken the look. No one tell Gordon. He'll never let James live this down. All right. That's forest area. Now everyone look for a sighting. We might be able to find a hero. What is it? Where's the brakes at? Also, there's that tractor again. Where's the brakes at? Engines have brakes? I did not know that. I thought they just stopped at whatever station they chose to. Yeah. You learn something new every day. I mean, I knew that. I'm an engine driver. Why wouldn't I know that? we would need to set that up. Wouldn't be that hard of a task, but the problem is when you connect a bunch of engines together in this game, you gotta switch them all to forward to make sure that they don't derail. Like, but we're gonna spawn in a bunch, or just a line of James. That is one I have. Alright, James, stop here. James, alright, I know you're enjoying the scenery. Hello there, tractor. James, no, why are you going backwards? I didn't tell you to go backwards. I have an idea. This might be a really... Ah, come on, don't dovetail, come on. I can't jump off the train and have a runaway train. You ruined my immersion, Dovetail. Well, this changes a lot. They won't allow me to jump off the train. How am I supposed to have an unsafe accident in the game if you won't let me jump off the train? Hey! Okay, that was cool. Charles Crunkett. Oh yeah, I forgot all about Charles Crunkett. You know, Dovetail missed the opportunity to put Henry being bricked up in the game. Do you know how many copies that sell to the general public? No doubt. That might be a problem. Yeah. I was just thinking that, but I was trying not to point that out. You can't hop off of the trains while they're in motion, so that's... Oh boy. Alright. I'm sure that's... Hope that's not intentional and it was just a glitch with James. But there's only one way to find out. Time to see if we can jump out of Gordon while we're moving. Hopefully that was just a strange glitch just with James, but that's going to prevent... Oh, I'm just seeing how much stuff is being lost now. That cuts a lot of recreate, because in Train Sim World 4, 5, 6, no matter what game you're playing, you can hop off of the engine and let the engine keep going, hop into another one and chase the engine. That's how I redid the, that's actually how I filmed that. That's actually how I filmed the Henry versus, who was it? The bowling diesel? Bowler? Made Gordon pull James behind the express. Yeah, let's do that, but, Wales has a station. Well, hold up, let's go see, but first we gotta drag James all the way down to Knapford Station. And beyond. Alright, where can we spawn Gordon without it interfering? Oh, so I could have swore that... Nah, I'm just tripping because, Active, if I remember correctly, if you're still here, you told me that they mixed a lot of the they mixed some CGI parts of the map with, like, Railway Series parts of the map, so it's not 100% accurate. It's like a like a mash, different. I'm not too mad at it, also, but it's something I am mad at is that the last one. That's something I'm still mad at. It's such a tiny fix. It's probably like a small line of code just to have that flip around. Whatever. Imagine a fiery that would be cool. That'd be really cool, but we gotta think. Is it? Yeah, I'll keep my hopes up. You gotta always keep your hopes up. James, you're on the wrong line. What's wrong with you, man? First day here, he knows we're about to drag him behind Gordon. You're fine, James. It's a mismatch. That word, yeah. Mismatch. I am always. Why do I just like when I was struggling with the Mac because instead of it's mock, but I kept saying Mac because that's how I used to read it back in the day, especially if you're in the. I had to live in the country for a bit, so when it said a mint, Mac. All right, Gordon, we have a new task for you. You dragged Thomas, but James said you're not the fastest engine on the line, so we're going to prove him wrong today. He thinks he's just helping you shunt down to Nappert Station, but in reality, we're going to take him. Where should we take James to? Somewhere in the moderate. Yeah, I saw that. If it doesn't get patched, we'll use it. Yeah, we're going to use it if it doesn't get patched. But judging by how the last coach here isn't patched yet, we might have hope. You might want to get on that fast because if it gets patched really soon, it was a nice dream while it lasted. But or you can just make the game backwards compatible with Train Sim World 6 or 5 so we can use these engines in the previous game because if it's running on this, either you use the Train Sim World 6 sim or you use the Train Sim World 5 sim. So just reverse, or just make it so we can download the old models. It will look janky. I know I said that previous stream too, but it would work. It would look weird, but it would work. All right, James, we're going all the way to Vickerstown. I mean, we're going to Nafford Station. Gordon's tired, and he needs a push down the line. All right, to Nafford Station. I promise. Well, James didn't confirm with the whistle. Come on, James, buddy, old pal. Someone tried porting James and Train Sim World 6 and crashed. Yeah, that figured. Come on, Gordon. James isn't going fast enough. Come on, James. So James, yeah. Well, until then, Dovetail, allow us to give you some livery ideas. Can we please get Black James with his red stripes? Or even a B James? Perhaps even an LDSC Thomas? Wait, let me click here. That probably would be easier to port in theory because that is just, if I'm not wrong, the model that... Oh! I'm not even going to switch to the camera to see what happened. I think I flew into the station a little fast, so we're just going to spawn at the station and drag James down the line. Note to self, going across the switch point at high speeds can cause derailment. See, I'm learning. I may not know how to drive a train, but I learn, and that's why Sir Topham Hatt keeps me here. Probably, I think. Either that or because he said he couldn't afford to hire any other drivers and the other ones were on vacation. Something like that. But either way, I'm learning. Gordon Ramsay is the engine, LeBron James the red engine. Why did you make that comparison? Now I can't unsee it. Thanks, Andy. No James and crew. I'm sad now, but it would have been so possible. Modders, get on that. It would probably take a while, but James, don't worry. Just because we derailed doesn't mean you're going to get out of being pulled down the line. We're still taking you with us down our adventure to Vickerstown. Come on, friend. You don't get to escape that easy. You made fun of Thomas when he got dragged behind Gordon, so you're being dragged behind Gordon. In fact, I'm going to spawn Thomas in with Gordon, and they're both going to drag you down the line. I feel like Gordon can use that extra. I don't believe liveries will port, so we might have to use Jubilee as is. It's a small price to pay, I suppose. A small price to pay. Sometimes you gotta sacrifice. No, that's such a sacrifice, but also I really want to see how like the realistic trains scale to some of these locomotives in this game. How do you feel when Thomas is called Thomas the Train? To be honest, it never really bothered me until people pointed it out. Because I know that, train is what they pull, but because anytime someone's talk about, like, they said that, luckily, I've always seen the image where Thomas is, like, pulling Annie and Claire, but when they pointed at him growing up, it was like, oh, it's Thomas the Train, and it's just him, then that's when I got, like, that's Thomas the Tank Engine. But if he was, in theory, like, in the moment, pulling Annie and Clarabelle, or he's like pulling a freight train in the image, then I'm like, all right, it is Thomas the Train. He's pulling a train. Fair enough. So I won't correct them on that. But if they called him a train while he's not pulling anything, then I'm like, no. You see, that's where you're wrong. Only reason you got to think, if in theory, I let that slide because if he's pulling like Annie and Clarabelle, fair enough. Other than that, no. It never really bothered me, but as I get older, it does start to slowly bother me. But before, no, not really. I mean, even now, it's just like, eh. Thomas, come on, you don't. I know you're excited to pull James down the line, as he is well deserving of it. Look, Gordon's not happy to have Thomas at the front of the express. Gordon, get over it. If you don't complain, and we have no problems, what's something Gordon, sleep in the siding over there? Doesn't Gordon like to sleep in that siding? Where's the siding? Never, is that it over there? Whatever. You get to rest in the siding for the rest of the day, and then James will pull the express so you don't have to. Just bear with us in this task. You already derailed the first time. I don't need that again. Oh, wait, where am I going? Oh, yeah, to switch James to forward. I would like to see which one. That's what I'm saying. That would be a good bundle. Right there, that's like a good... Do you know how much money I would spend on that DLC? That DLC could be $30. Please don't make it be $30. This is just a joke, Dovetail. I know you would take that to heart. Just, can we get like Adventure Begins DLC, something like that? I mean, we don't know. It just came out. We gotta bear with Dovetail, and Mattel. Bear with Mattel. Let's get this party started. Hey, Active, you don't have to be on it. But hey, Thomas earned his branch line after saving Jake, so this is kind of like, okay, this kind of is an a-hole move that he's kind of helping Gordon drag him down the line. Thomas, why are you doing this to your friend James? Not a thought behind those eyes, just pure excitement. Active, you might be right on that one. I know I'm the one driving the engines, but they're the ones who come up with these plans before every stream. Gordon just never wants to be here. Well, no, see, Lakacha, you were smiling. Ha, you're excited. All right, let's go. James can't be the sacrifice, Thomas, all right? 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 James can't be the sacrifice He is today. Well, right now he's the sacrifice because we have no one else, and I don't. We need to bring Diesel into the game too. Diesel's got no love in any of the streams. We've been leaving him in the siding. That's kind of sad. Poor Diesel. Thomas, Gordon, James, I'll see you. They're not going to survive this. They got me as a driver. They trusted me with driving. You alright back there, James? We just need a push out of the yard. Don't worry, nothing. Hold on to the coupling. You alright back there, James? Yeah, just once we get past that bridge, you can uncouple. I promise. Yep. Nope. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Let's go. Come on. Thomas, Gordon, perhaps we need to get to Vickerstown a bit faster. James, James, you're doing a good job, man. Hey, is that Tiger Moth? Oh, wait, is that Tiger Moth? That's so cool. Oh, as James is screaming in the background. Oh, cool. Is that a plane? Oh, no, that's not Tiger Moth. I thought that was Tiger Moth. It really did look like him. You know? That's crazy. You always expect... Anyway. Oh, Thomas, Gordon, here we are. We're past the bridge. Did James uncouple? Oh, how unfortunate. Well, we can't stop now. You alright back there, James? Different than I expected. This is the alternate reality. They legit teamed up to cause mayhem on the railway. Right now, their target is James. Stop, James. You're all right. All right, you've gone at worse speeds. Come on. Through the tunnel we go. Come on. He'll be fine. He's over-exaggerating. How far you gotta go? Oh, we're going 65 miles per hour? James, you go that speed on a daily basis. You'll be alright. Oh, before I forget, James, we can't afford another boiler explosion, alright? That last experiment that I put together with the two Stanyards didn't go so well. Stanyards? Stanyards. Yeah. Apparently, when you don't have enough coal for both engines, that ends up... See, I learned something on the last island before I was sent to this one to manage you guys, but I think Sir Topham had... Look, James. No, I think he's fine. If his brakes catch on fire, I don't think he still has wooden blocks. See, he's having a fun time, right, James? He's smiling through the pain right now because he doesn't want to look weak in front of the passengers. I think Emily's going to derail us if we try. But are you... Matter of fact, we're getting to Vickerstown. And don't worry, James, we'll trade off with Emily because we got to get out of Vickerstown too. It's such a hassle to get up the hill. I don't know why you didn't like uncouple. Don't know why you didn't uncouple back like at the station, man. That's crazy. Well, I'm happy you're joining us for this journey. Happy to have you, man. Such a nice guy, that James fellow. Refuses to uncouple. It's not like we're going. How fast are we going? 82 miles per hour. Oh, James, you're fine. Fire again. No, they're not, James. All right, I was cooking some barbecue ribs in Gordon's fire. All right, you're just exaggerating. Calm down. All right. This is an average Tuesday. If anything, Thomas is really straining right now. He has to pull the Gordon and the Express and you because you're not really helping. Like Thomas is the real hero right now. up. We can teleport? How do I do that? How we do that? James, you're doing excellent, man. Wait till we get to Gordon's Hill. Then you really have to put in the effort, man. Oh, we're under the map. Nice. Breaking the game early. Can't wait for it to crash. Why are you laughing? We're taking our friend James for a journey to Vickerstown. He's having a wonderful time. And Gordon's here. I don't know why Gordon's here. I think he's just here for moral support for Thomas, because Thomas is pulling the express. In this episode of Thomas and Gordon Torture James for the 5th time this week, we're testing James' wooden brake blocks. Oh, wait, was that Gordon's Hill we just went over? James, you helped tremendously. I think we can let go now. No? Okay. Real trooper, that James fellow. We can tell him. Really? Please exit the train, Fortune. Okay, I'm going to spawn at the next station and see how fast we're going. Not this station. I want to have some time. Oh, we can. Okay, so that works. But now there's a runaway train, so we have to catch up before the train gets here. Do you want the control frequency? Is the train still rolling down the line at max speed, or are we, oh! Okay. So we're about to see James and, that's awesome. Great, thank you, Active. Prepare to see, Thomas and Gordon. Okay, we should get the bird's eye view. This is gonna be awesome. Look at, wait, is that them? I thought that was them. Gordon, Thomas, Gordon, Thomas. How far back was that station? Don't slow down. And good thing I teleported this far so we can actually see how, like, if they started slowing down. Hopefully they didn't. They better just go barreling through the station. I should spawn in another engine just in case. Not yet. It's going to make it more fun if we actually have to catch up to them before they get to Vickerstown. Come on. Which line y'all driving down? Also, fun fact, in the PC version... Oh, here they come. Ladies and gentlemen. Where's Thomas's face? Did you see that? I know y'all saw that. Alright. Runaway train, we gotta go help. Okay. Thomas... Not Thomas. You're already here. Who's somebody who can catch up? I know the train is currently getting away, but they'll be fine. Yeah, Percy, you're the little engine that could, so let's go. Percy's here to save the day. He'll couple up to James and stop if he can catch up in time. We might be already too late. All right, the accident might happen somewhere down the line. Percy, we need to get to Vickerstown before then. And they're not going too fast, so we'll take our time. Candid little stroll to the park. So we currently have Thomas, Gordon, James, and the Express barreling down the line at heaven knows how fast. And we have to catch up with Percy. I love when we can make our own stories. Come on, Percy. Giddy up. We can do it. How far away are they anyway? I was chatting a bit. Oh, they're not that far away. Come on, Percy. Why are you so casual about it? Now you're making me want to. That would help tremendously. Percy, you need to be faster than that. Your friend is literally barreling at unnecessary speeds down the line. And if we don't catch up, it's... How far away are they anyway? I don't see them. Alright, Percy, I'm not going to explain... Oh, there they are. How far are we? Oh, we're catching up. We'll be there in 400 years. We're coming. Percy, you gotta put more pep in the step. You're chasing down Gordon, Thomas, and James. If they get to Vickerstown, can you imagine the devastation? Should I teleport to the town ahead of them, then get onto Percy? Percy, I have an idea. You're coming with... Get out of my way. Alright, how far away are they? We're going to the Whispering Woods. It's like Mission Impossible. And the engine we're using is literally... Alright, Whispering Woods. Which line were they rolling down? They were rolling down the center line, right? If I'm not correct. Alright. Let's hope we got this right, because if they're on the line that I'm spawning Percy on, oh boy! Have a lot more to explain just off the top of my head of why one of his engines is missing and the other two are currently speaking to Vector. Or Victor. I always mix up the two. Victor. I know they're not already here. I didn't go that far. Doesn't test game try to stop us. They cannot stop us. And I don't think we're going to be able to stop this train. How far back is it? Oh, they're approaching quickly. Alright. Everyone hype up Percy. Come on, Percy. You can do this. Come on, Percy. Everyone, we gotta hype up Percy. Emily's definitely not gonna catch up. We already know her speed. We would need like 8 Emilys per... Okay. Get ready, Percy. Let's start up so we can catch up to them. We got a runaway train coming in. Where are they? This is like waiting. Oh, here they come. Full speed, Percy. Full speed. Look at Thomas's face. Y'all see that? His face is gone like the model. That one image of him. Percy, come on. Full speed, Percy. Full speed. You gotta save your friends, Percy. Oh, we gotta run away. Percy, come on. Oh, they're gonna die. They're going to die, Percy. Percy, come on. You need more speed than that, man. Oh, they're done. I think our only choice is to wait at Vickerstown for the inevitable. The service just end. No. Okay. Is it replay service timetable? Well, one of these doesn't crash my game, and the other one makes me throw my controller out the window. I gotta choose wisely. Is it replay service? I'm going for the kill. Let's pray. Hooah! Victor down. Percy, you didn't even try. Hi, bye, Thomas. Percy, come on. You lost your. He let his friend just barrel down the line at high speeds. And if I don't load in fast enough, I'm afraid they're going to get to Vickerstown faster than they want to. Percy is the only engine name search I have. Nah, dang it. It all despawned. Because if it. So, canonically speaking, they crashed at Vickerstown. Well, we lost Vickerstown already. Who do we blame for this accident? Not. Well, yeah, I was the only dude driving. Why would you trust me with driving 3 engines? This is obviously Sir Topham Hatt's fault. Bad hiring, bad management. What a bad railway this is. They died. They all died. Well, Thomas, Gordon, James, you will be sorely missed. So thanks to our hero Percy, who tried his best. No, that's Emily. Emily, you weren't even in the episode. Where were you? You probably would have been able to catch up to the. She was doing her own thing. So before the stream has even started, unfortunately, we have lost 3 of our best engines thanks to our hero Percy, who won't. He tried his best, apparently. Supposed to help us leave the station, but all he did was, I don't know what he was even doing. It was always James. Thanks, Percy, you tried. Diesel, so we lost Thomas, so okay, so you're gonna have to be like the new James. Percy, you're the new Thomas, and Emily, you're the new Gordon. This is the craziest crew to work with. But it'll have to do a Class 08, a Sterling single, and what appears to be a saddle tank engine. How long do you think this railway is going to survive? Well, we got to go to Kronk to get more engines, so you two can stay here and discuss. Percy, I would take you, but I'm afraid you probably would take your dear time. Where's Kronk? Kronk? Where are you? That's Crosby. That's at Henry's Forest. Oh, that's what that was. Wellsworth. Edwards line. Marron. We're getting close. Oh wait, no, we're not going. I said Crosby. We're going to Kronk. Could just instant teleport there and leave you all here to think of your actions. Especially you, Percy. I don't know why you've up. Why were you putting Diesel back in the shed now? Oh, that's why we didn't see him for the other episodes. That explains it. You put him in the back of the shed. Ah, Diesel. We've had like 3 streams at this point. Well, now we've had 3 streams of us exploring this lovely game, and you haven't been here due to Emily. I'm sorry. We didn't know. Don't give me that eye, that side eye. It wasn't my fault. Blame the Sterling single. I knew you were causing chaos. See, look at the Diesel. It's not my fault. He looks mad at me. Blame Emily. He's crying. Look, Emily, you made him sad, and she look at. Does not care. Percy, Emily, what is up with you two? The both of you have been acting very strange. Percy, I get it. It's your first game. I haven't even used Train Sim World 6 like that, except for some filming stuff. Emily, you stay here. James is dead. I forgot James is dead. I'm just gonna teleport to Kronk. Now that we can just teleport across, that's Wellsworth. Now that we can just teleport to where we need to be, that's much more easier. We're going to Kronk. You all think about what you did. Percy is the next to go in the dictatorship. Well, Percy already did. He let Thomas, Gordon, and James crash into Vickerstown. Hello, hello, people in the same coat. Welcome to Kronk. What do they have here in Kronk? Any accurate, why are you following me? I don't know you. Stay over there, good sir. It's not really much in Kronk. I was expecting something unique. Passengers must not cross the line except by means of footbridge. Well, I'm not a passenger. I am a worker, good sir, so I will cross by line. How dare you? James, I miss my wife, Percy. What? James, you don't have a wife, and plus, that is not how that works. They have levers. Whew. Also, modifying the textures sounds very fun. That's going to be fun to do. Alright, James, we're going to resurrect you from the dead, so you can... You have milk tankers? When was this going to be discussed, James? Okay, that $16 price tag is now somewhat making sense. Let's see, let me see everything he has. Red branch line coaches. So Edwards coaches? You know what? I ain't mad. He's after you. James, you know what? You actually look good with those. From henceforth, those shall be your coaches. Up until Edward arrives, then move. You'll go back to the Red Express ones. We have Red, Faceless, Annie, and Clarabelle. Woo! It would be kind of cool if they did have faces, like... James needed some milk. Gordon can pull a small rectangle. Oh yeah, Gordon, we got some new coaches for you. Since your express coaches kind of got reduced to nothingness, there weren't any passengers on the express coaches. Was anybody paying attention to the inside of the coaches? Were there any passengers in the coaches? But if you, a couple of days, you can respawn him. Wait, what? But if you, a couple of days, you can respawn him. Yeah. Welcome to Train Sim World. I said welcome to Train Sim World, and the moment I said that, I heard an actual train whistle in the distance. Can y'all hear that? Crazy timing. Gordon, we got you some new express coaches. Oh, the indignity. You'll be fine, Gordon. They're beautiful coaches. They were just freshly painted. With what? I don't know. Choo Choo Charles. Fun concept. Like, I like watching the gameplay of it. It just reminds me of No, it was a really old series. When I don't know who made it, but whoever made the Transformers, where they transformed like the actual Transformers, they made something similar to that using Lady. Like Lady was like a spider machine thing. If anybody remembers that series, Lady was like that. That's what Choo Choo Charles reminded me of. That series. Shoot, I think you can still find that series online, but back when I watched it, I think they had a lot of episodes deleted because it was copyrighted by either Mattel or like Hasbro at the time. But I remember that. That's what it was. One of our enemies. No, Gordon, it's a. Damn, I actually need. Anyway, I hope you enjoy your new coaches, Gordon. Don't. Why are you looking at me with the side eye? You crashed with your coaches because you thought it was a good idea to drag James to Victorstown. Now, until your coaches are done being repaired, we have to pull these. And you're going slow as possible. Because you... Come on, Gordon. Express coming through. He is really angry. Like, he's actually looked me dead in my eyes twice. The smile confirmed it. Thanks, Gordon. That's going to be a while. I wish one was going to have Mr. Jelly chocolate back here. Oh, what? Gordon, did you just stop? We gotta go. Come on. Anyway, I'm trying to read comments here, man. The live comments, and you keep stopping on the rails. Come on. Have some common courtesy. That's better. Come on. Kick up the speed some. Sheesh. Angry fellow, ain't he? Anyway. It won't take too long. Are you finally done having your hissy fit, Gordon? He's enjoying his new coaches. I mean, I'm pretty decent at coding. Not that good, but I've done some coding. I've done a lot of coding. Never mind, I've done some coding. But when it comes to reverse coding or reverse engineering coding. Go! Oh! Ho! Okay, I ain't even mad at it. That crash was cool. Gordon's dead again, by the way. No one tell Ragu said that Gordon's dead. That's the second. It's the second big engine today. All right, where's Gordon number 3? Also, I want to check out Henry's Tunnel too. I don't think I ever went there. And there's another place we didn't go to either, but Chicken Stars. What? There's another place we didn't check out that I want to head over to. It's that I didn't. Oh boy, it's raining. So if I disconnect, it's probably because my Wi-Fi got kicked out by the rain. So this is the infamous tunnel. Henry's Tunnel, to be exact. I'm gonna go tell Ragusa. Don't tell Ragusa, Jake. Mention Duck and Oliver in the... I mean, we got some potential. Hold on. Easter egg. Look at that. Toby the Tram Engine book, and they have bricks on the outside of the tunnel. I get it. I get it. Clever dovetail, clever dovetail. You get the win there. Is this bridge slightly off-centered? Like the entrance to the tunnel? I'll allow it. But let's collect the book. Put Gordon in the tunnel. Oh yeah, Gordon, you're going in the tunnel. We got the book. I wonder if we can read it. We're gonna go and read it if we can. Like probably towards the end of the stream, we're gonna see if I hope we can read some of those books so that we collect. Then I would have a reason to actually just keep. What the So yeah, I'm good on that one, Chief. You just stay over there, feller. Alright, that's Gordon's tunnel. Have fun. You possessed demon. So I'm gonna go this way. You just enjoy your tunnel, Gordon. Gordon the ghost engine. That's what would be better if it was 3 railway engines here instead of 3. Exactly. Dear God, they actually did it. They did it. I mean, but still, okay. Let's go. Let's get a closer example. Why is he doing that? Why does his face look like that? Does it do it for all the engines? Oh, we got to see what Thomas looks like. Gordon, you possessed demon, please get out of the tunnel. He legit looks like a demon. So that's why you can't see the engines when you're going through a tunnel, because they look like that. Oh, Thomas the ghost engine. There's something about that tunnel. We killed him. Exactly. So the tunnels can. Oh, imagine somebody can do an episode remake of that. What is it? No, it's not that. Somebody did that. Short film where Henry's in the tunnel and it's like a horror. What's it called? They can do that because if it makes the engines look like this, imagine what they could do. And the tunnel's pretty long, so I'm pretty sure with some filming and editing, you can. And it looks terrifying just from this angle alone. That works. All right, Thomas, you demon. We'll get you out of here. There's something about that tunnel. There's definitely something about this tunnel, but... All right, let's test James. James looks even more ghostly. Wait, we can do Ghost Percy. If you don't want to do a dovetail, we find a way. We'll always find a way. Like when he was covered in the flour. Hey! We may not have a livery maker, but we make our own liveries with imagination. Now it looks like when he crashed into that flower and spooked Thomas. Henry died in the tunnel. Percy, did you crash into another flower train? Again. I wonder what they look like when we go a bit. These almost look demonic then. Hold on. Let's see how it looks if we go a bit deeper into the tunnel. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. But hold on, this is where the spooks start to happen. You gotta take Emily, and you gotta know where the lighting stops. So judging by that's, bro. Alright, Emily. Now that looks horrifying. Percy looks frosted. He does. Jack Frost Percy. And now we have demonic Emily. Alright, you all have fun in the tunnel. Oh no, wait, who switched onto that line? Because I want to go down that other... I haven't been down this track. Emily, you won't stop smiling, and I was just approaching you, so that's a no-go from all across the board. 100 and... Put all the engines on the narrow gauge track after we go explore this one spot. That Emily, you won't stop smiling. You're creeping me out, but I still need to drive you because you're the only one on the right line. So that being said, can we please go to whatever this is? Ballyhoo. We're going to Ballyhoo. Come on, Emily. To Ballyhoo. Alright, James Demon and Percy Ghost, enjoy the tunnel. I'll be right back. I'm gonna check out Ballyhoo. We're going on a trip. Oh, nope, wrong series. What does Ballyhoo look like? A one singular line track. I can work with this. So this is I know that show. I know Tugs, but I didn't even... I like how I know the Tugs spin-offs, like the sister show, but I don't know... What was it? Jack in the Pack? I didn't even know he had a show. Oh no, Emily, don't you dare. What did you hit? What did you hit? I flew into the station too fast, didn't I? I gotta remember, you gotta control that speed, man. You're gonna always crash. Then there's this Tugs like show called License and Free Fetch. Did not know that. Oh, neat. Welcome to Ballyhoo. Yeah. I feel like this is familiar, like I've seen this station before, but they mix so many other stations in, I can't really tell. Alright, what's down that line over there? Knowing how Dovetail won't allow me to go there by engine, we might have to go by foot. And what's also going to be fun is that I got sidetracked. Weren't we supposed to be completing some story modes? I'm back, my Wi-Fi died. Welcome back. We're just exploring a bit of the island. Ballyhoo, to be specific. I want to see where this line leads to. Wait, so you have it... Okay, I get it. No, I'll shut up. I was about to say, you have it break off into 2 tracks, and then you have it converge into 1 track. Okay. It's so they can get onto the other lines. It makes sense. It makes sense. Story Schmory, we need ADHD brain. You're... no, touche. They won't allow me past the invisible barrier. How dare you, good sir? I spit in thy face those who prevent me from traveling any further. First you prevent me from seeing thy boy Edward, and now you prevent me from exploring Ballyhoo. I am greatly disgusted by these precautions. James, good sir, where are you? Yes, yes, off we go. We must arrive at Croven's Gate with the milk. We must go to Croven's Gate, and we must put you onto the narrow gauge line, according to Andy. Also, Ballyhoo is weird because the branch line is canonically double-tracked. Grant, that's gonna hurt my brain. Oliver's no use at all. Thinks he's very clever. Says that he can manage. Hey, leave my boy Oliver alone. If James doesn't do this job, we'll get yelled at by the fat sir. I doubt it. He didn't yell at us when we used his credit card to buy new engines and replace gold. I mean, no one don't tell him that we used his credit card. Oh, he would be most upset. Alright, James, off we go to Croven's Gate with the milk containers. If you add the make... I said the make. If you add the milk containers, you must add Daisy. If not, they'll be greatly disappointed. Why am I slowly turning Scottish? Slowly turning into Donald and Douglas, James. We need to get to the Croven's Gate before it's too late. Turning Scott... Help me! Now turn... How do I turn the bloody Irish? It's gonna take some practice now, wouldn't it? Hey, but I know this bridge. Aye, James. I think we be rolling over the wrong bridge, man. That's not the viaduct. When was the viaduct made of wood, friend? Aye, there be that tractor again. Now I slowly be turning into a pirate. God, James, we need to get there fast. We're going to Ballyhoo and it's changing up my language. I don't appreciate it. The ADHD is setting in, friend. Travel faster. Not too fast. Not too fast. Slow down. Slow down. We're going. We're approaching our turn. We do not want to derail. All right. We're moving along fine. Stop, James, 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 James. Oh, James, you nearly crashed us off the line, man. What would Mr. Conductor have said if I had spilled all the milk over the line? What would the people of Croven's Gate had with their cereal? I would, James, what are you doing, man? Stop and wait. I would refuse. All right, I'll stop for your these signals. You dare stop the red rocket? How dare you? Alright, here we are with your bloody milk containers. Slow down, James, slow down. We can't afford another spill, according to the fat controller. I believe Ragusa. I never really checked before I started the stream. You share one brain cell and you lose the rest. That's the joke. Aye, there be the narrow gauge sheds. Oh, welcome to Croven's Gate. Ah, oh, crap, so Topham Hat is here. Alright, everyone act natural. What's up, Topham? Objective complete. We did it. I mean, we did it. Croven's Gate, that's what I said, friend. We need to I mean, it's going to be pretty simple if I can just teleport to a... But I would need to teleport to a station and somehow catch up to the engine, so this will be a hard task. Alright, James, welcome to Croven's Gate. I know you have to stay on your standard gauge tracks, but I don't have time for that, and where's the Topham? Where's the Topham? Hold on. Make sure he's not here. I'm not getting in trouble again for trashing the railway. It wasn't my fault last time. Alright, the Topham is not here. Alright, shenanigans shall ensue. He hired the worst conductor. At least we got the cargo here. We need Mr. Topham, yeah. Just keep an eye out for the guy. He's actually quite scary when he's angry. Alright, James. Here you go, right onto your favorite rail. There you go, James, the narrow gauge engine. Splendid. James, meet James, and then James. Hold on. James, meet James. Take a look who's coming down the track. Make way for James. Sir Loham Hat. Who in the bloody blazes is Sir Loham Hat? I know Sir Topham Hat. I know Mr. Percival. Oh, look, they're spawned at the right distance, so their buffers are just distant right. I love it. What are you looking at? Also, did you steal the thin clergyman's hat? Give it back! But if you run to the crossing, there's a book. Where? There's a book? We need the books. I want to go through the books. If there's a book here, where's the book at? I forgot I spawned 3 James, so when I turned around, I wasn't expecting that. There has to be a book at the narrow gauge shed. We need the books. We need to find all collectibles. And okay, in theory, there would be a hat at one of the stations because it's the narrow gauge. So I'm guessing like Mr. Percival or like someone's hat would be here. But there's got to be a book here. You're telling me they would have? Come on, the shed's here, and not put a book anywhere. Okay, that's you're killing my vibe, man. The crossing at the under end of the narrow gauge. You need to look up Sammy the Shunter. I have to see who that is too. All right, hold on. I need to find that book. I want all books. And please say we can read them, because for the end of the stream, I want to read some of those books. Please, Dovetail, give me that much at least. Like, don't have them just be collectibles that I, like, can't do anything with. Somebody's gonna ruin... Don't ruin it for me, alright? I want to be disappointed on my own terms, thank you. Alright, I can already send somebody... Alright, James, despawn right quick. Middle James, despawn right quick. We need to go up the line, because that's the only crossing I know that's up this line. Onward, James. James, onward. When I say onward, see any other collectibles? I don't see a hat. Well, we're gonna be back here anyway. All right, James. It looks weird, but come on, James. We need to get to the books. Not too fast. Not too fast. Not too fast. You red donut. Stop! Stop, James! James, stop! What book is it? 3 railway engines. Oh, we definitely need this. This is going to be important and really soon. That's my favorite book. I actually had this one growing up, so it's kind of nostalgic seeing it. I know it's in a game, but it's nostalgic seeing it again. The memories. I love that book. I had the art style in it was slightly different, and I never could tell why, but I missed that book. Come on. All right, back to the narrow. Back down the line we go. James is a raspberry donut. This one should have been at the tunnel. It should have. Also, if the narrow gauge tracks like weren't explorable, who would have thought to like drive up this line to there for that? And also, I'm gonna find these books, Dovetail. I'm trivial to your games, all right? I want all the books. This is gonna turn to a scavenger hunt. Alright, come on, Diesel. I know we don't use you. Oh, Diesel's first canonical appearance in the stream, and it's on the narrow gauge track. Ironic. Alright, James. I said called you James. I am so sorry, Diesel, and James is not going to like me for calling you. Hey, James. And James. But wait. Ah, you missed it. The face was despawned again. Where'd the other James go? Oh, wait. I killed him. Down the line at the narrow gauge track. I forgot. Can you jump out of Diesel while he's moving? You cannot. His doors literally won't open. Ruin my immersion, will ya? Alright, James, you can actually stay here on the narrow gauge track. I want to find more books. Is that a hat? Mr. Conductor's hat discovered. Black licorice, that's crazy. 1 Mr. Conductor's hat collected. Another easy way to do this. James, we're gonna leave you here. It's going to look weird, and you're going to be questioning how I'm doing it. But I'm about to be warping around the map really quickly because I'm looking for stuff. All right. If Sir Topham asks, "Where did I go?" Tell him I'm looking for collectibles. He won't understand. Trust me, he won't. This is the 1800s. He'll be like, "What are you talking about?" But I'm just looking for those collectibles. If there's one thing to really... We're going to Vickerstown. There has to be some collectibles there. Now, what book would be at Vickerstown? Perhaps the Mr. Conductor hats are placed by a schemer. Shining Time Station. I don't think we're ever going to get that here. And if we did, that would be awesome, but the game ain't that brave. Alright, keep those eyes peeled for any books, and this is Vickerstown Yard, okay. Keep those eyes peeled for any books. Oh, I nearly collected it without having a chance to see what book it was. That would have been tragic. Well, not really. I just don't want to collect a book without seeing what I'm collecting because I want to see what the book cover is. Somebody's going to it'd be a good point for someone to be using this as a guide to find the books. Over there, okay. I don't want to collect it because I want to see. Does that look like anybody know what book that is so far from just that far away? Can you tell what book that was? I know it was a quick glimpse, but alright. Zoom in time. Hold on. I knew it. I was about to say, is that the Mavis book? I call it because it has Mavis on the cover. Ah, come on, Kimmer. Work with me. Hey. What's your thoughts? There's also a basement in Vickerstown. I know where we're going in a minute. Tramway engine's beautiful. What's your thoughts on Shed 17, Project Z1, and Sodor Land? Jude is always talking about those. Shed 17, it's good. Like, it's pretty alright. Uh, Project G1, I pretty decent. I enjoyed it, and I haven't seen Sodor Land, so. Yeah, Sodor Land is the one I haven't seen, and I don't really want to walk all the way to the station, but I don't want to miss anything. That was one book there. Oh, wait, okay, I'm going to do a full scan, alright. But what are the chances they would hide two books in the same spot? Seems kind of redundant. Like, I feel like they would have spaced each book out in between some of the stations. Also, another one of my favorite books was Tramway Engines, but I didn't have the actual physical copy of the book, sadly. But I've always liked that cover art for the book. To Vickerstown. You know what? I actually like Vickerstown, like how it looks. It looks beautiful. Now, Dovetail, how long before we can cross that bridge over there and connect back into the West Somerset Railway? How long before we can be connected back to Britain? What's your favorite Train Sim World reskin you've made? Honestly, it has to be in between the Thomas I did, because that has always been my favorite design. The Troublesome Truck. It's very simple. It works. Or any of the Stanyers I've done. More specifically, I love doing the Yin Yang one, because that livery took a week to do. But in terms of Thomas stuff, it's always been Thomas. Edward. I loved making Edward too, because that was a real challenge. And Dieselton. I liked making his face, like designing his face. They probably would do that. That probably would be a DLC. But according to Active and Ragusa, they see Dovetail at it. Both paintings just here at Vickerstown, by the way. 2 paintings here at Vickerstown, just on this post for anyone who wants to collect them. But Dovetail is most likely to add Rebecca, and that actually sounds like something they would do. But at least you better give me my Henry and my Edward before we get the Rebecca and Neo, alright? They can be added to the game, but come on now. What's this? Is this a map or a poster? It's just a blank piece of paper that someone put up. Thank you. Oh, I forgot to be looking for Mr. Conductor's hat. Also, Mr. Conductor, you are very clumsy to be leaving your hat at every station. Alright. Nothing else here. Wait, did anybody see a book or know of a book here? Okay, nope, can't go over there. So we'll go up the stairs and look for a book. I said Rosie because Mattel doesn't like Rebecca anymore. What did Rebecca do? What controversy did Rebecca get into this time? It's always Rebecca. Okay, we gotta. Okay, next is Ballyhoo. We have to find the books. Rebecca stole a bunch of bananas, so that's how she got the yellow livery. I knew it. Painting right here at Ballyhoo on the wall. Okay, Mr. Conductor's hat. Is it going to be at places that he actually visited in the movie? I mean, judging not because these books are out of whack and out of order. Where is the books? I want the books. What's your thoughts on Mighty Mac? His character didn't appear that much. Well, their character didn't appear that much. But I had his take and play model. Other than that, that was literally like my only interaction with Mac. It was like an engine that's in like a double-sided engine. That's cool. I mean, but it did inspire the idea for me to make the behemoth. But other than that, I mean, they're pretty good. Open the gate, open the door, or I'm going to throw rocks through your window. Hello, welcome. I can't believe I missed 2 streams. Also, hi, welcome back. Then he just brings another hat from his jacket. Exactly. Mr. Conductor, after sticking his head up the cab and losing his hat. Oh, so that's there. What do you think of Cancel Thomas episode? I didn't get to see Super Ed. And if we watched it during a meeting, I probably fell asleep because, like I always do every meeting, I always fall asleep. Kellogg's. I don't know how to pronounce this, so we're going to call it Kellogg's. We're going to the Kellogg cereal branch. We're currently looking for books, paintings, collectibles. So far, we found 2. One by Henry's Tunnel, which what was it? Hello there. I should have looked at what painting that was. Any Mr. Conductor hats or any books, perhaps? Any books? Apparently, I collected a whistle. So, apparently his whistle was somewhere, and I didn't get to see what it looked like before I went and collected it. And if I collect one of the books, like, because I'm not, like, I'm moving too fast, I'm throwing this controller. James and Super Ed, it's an episode where Faulty Taylor get hit by a light. I know, I knew the episode concept, but I never got to watch it. No books. So why are we still here? I just found a whistle and a painting. Okay, that's all you. I guess I'm gonna cycle back through. I want every book I can find. Whispering Woods. Come on now, there has to be a book here. Also, did you know you can have flying Scotsman in the game? Just to suffer. Yeah. Does the whistle have gold dust? That's what we're trying to check. Perhaps. Some oh, look, right in our faces. Which book is this? Enterprising Engines, right? Ayy. All right, camera, stop messing with me. I want to see it. I want to see the. Beautiful. Right in our face. In the early script for Cranky Bugs, and Cranky's not in this game, my disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. So Topham Hatt threatens to replace Thomas and Percy with diesels. How dare you, Topham? 4 books collected. Is there a whistle? So you're telling me there was a book just sitting on a rent, like no one saw a book just sitting there? Crazy place to leave a book. Where are we going to next? Kildane. There's going to be a book here. Remember Thumper? Who doesn't remember Thumper? I remember Thumper because he has such a funny name. All right, Kildane, what do you hold besides not having the standing stones? Also, look, is that a whistle? Nope, that's a handle to the top of a crate. I feel stupid. My excitement, I must find the whistles in the books. Why wouldn't you have a book here at Kildane? That seems like a most reasonable spot to have that. Where under? Oh, sadly, you can't import liveries. Yeah. Where? I wasn't even looking. Hold on, go back on the stream. Hold up, sorry. I didn't even see that. Where was that at? I didn't even get to see what it looked like because I was paying attention to the comments. What up, going over the stream? Kildane or Save Dane? I didn't see it. The whistle was on the sea. I did not see that. I want to see what the whistle looks like. And find books, but they won't give me books. I want books. Nothing in Kildane. My disappointment is immeasurable. And my date. And would have been the perfect place to have that, what's your thoughts to... Who? I've never heard that name. There's the whistle. Alright. That's not Mr. Conductor's whistle. That's just a normal, ordinary whistle. Maybe if you find all the whistles, they give you like a special gold whistle or something. No paintings, no books. No paintings, no books, no whistles. They're the guy who draws the things. That would require some effort now, wouldn't it, if they did all that? But, nope, still don't know who that is. Like I said, when it comes down to Thomas YouTubers, my knowledge on everyone isn't really that extensive. I know Sam's Trains because he does the models. I know Train Boy, Unlucky Tugs, of course, and a few more that most people wouldn't remember anymore because they don't do Thomas content anymore. But anything past that point, I really don't know that many. No whistles, no Mr. Conductor's hats. Out of all places you could have that, Marin is definitely the best spot. Watch it be like hidden amongst something like this. You gotta be careful because I don't want to collect the books without seeing what I collected. He annoyingly came to the same hero idea I did, but because he said it in a video, people say I copied him. Trust me, I know that feeling, friend. No books, no coal, and Henry's special coal is all over the place, so Henry's definitely being added soon. I say it. I say it now. I do decree that Henry will be in this game. Still no book. Why am I still here? I'm suffering. Alright, Wellsworth. Okay, that's a pretty big station. They definitely gotta have like either a whistle, hat. Henry is a cocaine. Henry is not a cocaine dealer. Did I just spawn in the same location or is this different? No, this is Wellsworth. Okay. Mr. Conductor, where's your hat? Is that a whistle? I knew it. So the whistles will always spawn on luggage. So are we basically just stealing all of the conductor's whistles and running away? Good story going on here. Steal all of Mr. Conductor's whistles and hats. If one of these NPCs are sitting on a book, I'm going to throw them off the chair. I need the books. Why would there be a book in the turntable? I don't know, because that's somewhere Dovetail might put it. James is the runner, as City of Toronto is the dealer. I have no clue what you're talking. Who told you the entire plot? I have no clue what you're talking about. Hey, Mr. Conductor, so this is where you were. So Mr. Conductor is the supplier of the coal cane. Found his hat here. That's a coal cane truck. Mr. Conductor was here. Hold up. Kowalski, analysis. Enhance that image. By God. There's a book inside of these. I'm not going. There is a book under a bridge. I like to watch Train Boys Dark Side Day of Thomas looking cursed. Here's a quote. This is not a troublesome truck. This is a class felony truck. Come here, Mr. Conductor's hat. I swear we collected more hats than that, but okay. Still books. How dare they? They're ruining my immersion. How dare they? Henry's Forest, there has to be a book here. If any place is going to have a book, it's going to be Henry's Forest. I mean, they put one at Henry's Tunnel. Is that a book? It's a book. Henry's Forest on a pile of logs. We appear to have Henry the Green Engine is in Henry's Forest. So you have this right, but okay. George the Steamroller is a menace to railways. I believe it. We found book number 6, Henry the Green Engine. Also, Dovetail, before you add Henry, I know it's unlikely for you to do this, but is there a chance we can get Henry in his old shape? You know, it's just a question. But let's collect said book. 5 books out of 20. I feel like there was more than that, but I'll allow it. If there's one place a book would be, it's in Henry's Forest. It would also be at like iconic locations, like probably at the windmill. We're going to Thomas's branch line. Oh no, is this the original printing? We'll have to see. George caused accidents on Sodor and pushed her handles trucks off. Hey, leave Sir Handle alone. He was just trying to help. Where are we? I forgot where we were at. Crosby. Painting. Bing! Whistle will always be on a stack of luggage. Specifically blue luggage, too. That's crazy. I wonder what that's about. There's one whistle. Or on those cart things right there. You look suspicious. Freaking go-go gadget. Crosby. You have nothing for me here. How dare you, sir? Just a painting and a whistle at Crosby. How revolting. And here I was, expecting a good book or two. Instead you bring me nothing but disappointment. How dare I? No books for me to gaze my eyes upon. My disappointment is immeasurable. Blue, you say? I noticed that. I don't know why this place comes from. Just imagine everyone is going and you remain. That's definitely not haunting, but I have something way worse haunting in a minute at the end of the stream after we look at the books. I think someone has color-coordinated luggage. Somebody. We'll have to find whose house is that at the end of the line. There better be a book here. Oh, you said... I thought you said west. We're going southwest towards Tidmouth? Which way is north? Oh, that's north. We're going to the North Pole later. Alright, gotta be careful because sometimes they hide the books amongst the junk. And I don't want to accidentally roll... Hey! Hey, wait a minute. I know it. It's the barber that Duck ran into, right? It better be the Close Shave book. Hey! We found another reference. It's the barber shop that Duck runs into. As long as... a Close Shave, yeah, Charles Crunkett's going to be nearby, but let's see what book this is. Mainline engines. Okay. Okay. I'll take it. Woo! 6 books collected. Knapford Tunnel. There's gonna be a book at the tunnel. Okay, we're going to Knapford Harbor right quick first. He invested in a new buffer. It's very strong. I noticed Bill and Benny. It better be Duck in the diesel engine. No, that will require an effort. We've discussed this. A whistle. 7 out of 20. Somebody keep track of all the stuff that we're finding. Oh, so I can explore these places even more. The fact that I can actually explore the docks is giving me ideas. There's gotta be some books around here. Some knowledge. Why would you allow me to explore this place? Also, this place smells like terrifying at night. I heard the barber shop. I keep reading the same comment because I'm trying to focus on comments while also looking for these books, but I don't want to run over anything. I just want the books, Topham. I don't want anything else, just the books. You guys are allowing me to explore a lot of this part, and it's going to make this very fun to find what I need. Shut up, seagulls. I'm in my shed with my newsstand here, but you don't know what it's like. You all look terrifying just standing there. Wait a minute, why are you all here? Why are all of you here? What engine comes down this line? Specifically the harbor, and why are you all here waiting like you're waiting for your evening express train? Like, okay, enjoy your wait, because I don't think any engine comes down this line as long as I'm in control. You're all going to stay there for an eternity. I hope you like waiting. Knowledge. Exactly. I'm looking for the knowledge. But they won't give me the knowledge. We need knowledge. Making this map open, making this section open world is fun because I get to explore more of the harbor and see what it actually looks like, but jeez, this is gonna make my life more difficult, ain't it? Where did you hide the books, dang it? I need the books. The books help the pains go away. Where are the books, man? Dang old books. They're always hiding them around the island, man. Just trying to read a good old book. Can't do that if I don't find the books. Man, these NPCs are weird. Yeah. The 2026 Thomas looks interesting. Still haven't seen it, and I don't think I would have hurt my eyes just yet if it's really that bad, as some people have said. I haven't seen it still. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad, and everyone's just exaggerating, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. Alright, nothing here. Did a full flippin' explore. There's something over here, ain't it? I love my life. There's gonna be something over there on that side. Alright, I'll have to find a way to get over there later. We'll have to travel down Thomas's line. But first, I'm going to where it all started. Not where it all started, but you know what I mean. We gotta check to the myth sheds. Give me what I want. I just want the knowledge. Can they... nah, we cannot swim. That has never been a feature. Okay, are there any books hither? No, but Mr. Conductor's hat is here. Alright, I'm guessing there's going to be a Mr. Conductor's hat inside of the shed. And if there's any place to hide a book, it's in the shed. Come on. If there's any place to hide a book, it's in the shed. Nothing? Alright, that sucks. Got my hopes up and everything. Any books in there? Nothing. Well, shoot. Check the bridge leaving the yard. Which yard? The yard we were just in? Or the bridge over there leaving the yard? Leaving this yard. I'm assuming you mean this yard. If not, I can go back to the other one. This yard. Alright. Give me the knowledge. I want the books. What the heck is that sound? Somebody flying a plane? Hey, no flying, and this is a no-fly zone. Oh, no wonder why we keep crashing. It says whistle before you leave. I never whistle. I just leave. Titman Bridge. Where do you hide the books? How dare you? How dare you hide the books from me? You hide knowledge from me. You hide knowledge from Zim. We'll use Percy. Tiger Moth. It has to be. You forgot the reckless. How reckless. Check under your. If they'll let me go under. I'm just trying to find my knowledge. They won't allow me to go under the bridge. I just want to read, but they won't let me. Why do you try to stop my knowledge? Alright, no books here. No books on the bridge. Oh, I wish there kind of was a book on the bridge, because I would have made a really terrible New York pun. The Brooklyn Bridge. It works. It's terrible, but it would have worked. It would have been the best pun ever. They knew the deal. Not the Brooklyn Bridge, the Brooklyn Bridge. The Bridge of Knowledge. Yeah, I don't. All right, we're next station, Tidmouth Station. Alrighty then. Here we go. Percy, you're coming with us to find books, which is probably should have chose a better engine. Instead of all engines I would explore with to find books, I don't think Percy is quite the book expert. I didn't mean anything offensive by it. No, don't you do that. I set the marker and you're not about to disconnect me. I had all the books. Please spawn me back. Oh, you mother trucker. You mother trucker. Wait, how many books we collect so far? Timetables, paintings, challenges. 6 out of 20 books. I want to see my collectibles, please. Dovetail. Why can't I see my books? I want to see the books. Nothing yet. Come back later. No. I want to see the books. Why do me like that? I just want to read. They're stopping the gains of knowledge. Why? I want to read. It's 1 and 1 shunting trucks and hauling freight. Blue and blue and blue and blue. He's the. What the heck's timetables? How about no? I want to read my books. we just read the books. What? Come on, Dovetail. I just want to read some books. Fine. We'll just play Thomas and Gordon. Since you won't allow me to read my books, I shall end the stream by playing Thomas and Gordon. Mainly because I'm getting tired and I have more stuff to do. I would have made this stream all the way to like what? 12 o'clock. But I still have to work on the music video. That will be fun. Not work on it. It's done. It's just the fact that it needs more polish. Thomas?
Thomas and Gordon. Thomas is a tank engine who lives at the big station on the island of Sodor.
He has
six small wheels, a short stumpy funnel, a short stumpy boiler, and a short stumpy dome. He is a fussy little engine too, always pulling coaches about, getting them ready for the big engines to take on long journeys.
Wait, is that the gallery back there? Thomas, let me up.
And when trains arrive at the station, he pulls the empty coaches away so that the big engines can go and rest. Thomas thinks no engine works as hard as he does.
I remember Andy was...
He loves playing tricks on them, especially Gordon, the biggest and proudest engine of all. Thomas likes whistling cheekily at him. Wake up, lazy bones! Why don't you work hard like me?
Hey, you didn't say the pot. How dare you?
One morning, Thomas found it hard to wake up. His fire went out and there wasn't enough steam. It was nearly time for the express, but the coaches weren't ready. At last, Thomas started.
Come on, Thomas. Here we go. No, wait.
He fussed into the station where Gordon was waiting.
That's not how trains work. Okay.
Hurry up, you, said Gordon, and bring me my coaches. Hurry yourself, replied Thomas. Yes, said Gordon, I will.
Oh, wait, yeah, Gordon, where are you going? Gordon, are you going to do what I need to do? I think I just clicked myself again. Gordon, buddy old chum old pal, you care explaining to your old dear friend Thomas what I'm supposed to be doing. Alright, so I think we might be a little cooked. Well, we're doing this without a HUD. Wonders of Sodor is very heaven earth. that Gordon thinks I'm just smug. I'm guessing I have to reverse down the line. Look at that, I'm right. Here goes Tiger Moth. Or just a random plant. Are the coaches still back in like that sort of note? I don't know, Thomas. No, it's the right direction. Inside the store free plate. When you spawn it in free roam, the last coach is facing the wrong direction. Nice. Slow down, Thomas. No need to send the coaches for it. And then we get like 3 of these. Three replacements. We only get 3 replacements. Be right with you, Gordon. No need to look at me smugly. I know it took me all day just with the coach's friend. Thomas and Gordon. Alright. Can you switch the camera, please, so I can see where I need to stop? No? Okay. It looks like we're doing this the old-fashioned way because I can't see in front of me. Oh, so I looked it up. You may be blind. I've gotten a few books. It's just that we're playing the story mode now because I wasn't able to open the books. I'm pretty sure we have to go into after the mission. I want to open up at least a few pages, get a few good books. I may be blind, right? You might be 50% right on that.
Gordon hadn't forgiven Thomas for waking him up from this nap. As soon as the last passenger had climbed on board, he started up so quickly that there was no time to uncouple Thomas.
Thomas, it's payback for what we did to James in the beginning of the stream. How far away did he drag Thomas, though? Don't you find?
Stop! Stop! Come on, keep up, called Gordon.
Where? Where are these
Hurry,
books?
hurry, hurry! Laughed Gordon. Poor Thomas was going faster than he had ever gone before. He was out of breath and his wheels hurt him, but he had to go on.
Don't worry, Thomas, I think we just broke the sound there. Fighting the brake pump is the correct way around. Yeah, I pointed out how to, like, in the mission, it's the correct way around. But it's pretty much.
Express coming through! Stop, please!
We got about 100 more yards, Thomas. I think we'll be fine. You just over-exaggerating it. Thomas, yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Per hour, it's nothing. What are you fretting over? There goes the tractor again. Here we are. I should start slowing down. Hey, somebody left the train in the siding. Anybody look into that? It's funny to see that tractor again. I'm watching you. Gotta keep moving that. We're Blitzkrieg station at a smooth 73 miles per hour. And we'll be fine. I think I should start slowing down now. Yeah, I should start slowing down now. I should start slowing down right about now, perhaps. Some trains fly into a station at 31 miles per hour. It's fine. 32, reasonable. Oh, poor Thomas. He was never cheeky to Gordon again after this. Do they have down the mine? Perfect.
At last, they stopped at a station.
Welcome, Johan.
Well, little Thomas, chuckled Gordon. Now you know what hard work means, don't you? Thomas was uncoupled, and he felt very silly and exhausted.
He doesn't look exhausted.
Poor Thomas puffed slowly away to rest, and had a long drink. After that,
Also,
he was careful to never be
here
cheeky to Gordon again.
Is that Mr. Conductor? Total time? I don't know if that's good or not. It's fine by... What is that? 18 minutes? 18 minutes to get from here to the... That's pretty good time. Right? It's right on time. It's obviously Mr. Timford Goals. I don't think they have the mind. That's tragic. Where have we been before? Been there. Been there. Oh, well. That sign means that I am getting tired. Plus, I wasn't supposed to even carry on this stream that long. I got stuff to do and I'll be busy. Well. I think I'll be seeing everyone later. Music video's out in a while, and I'll be posting another voice actor audition list because we're going to be replacing a lot of voice actors down the line. Not all of them, just a few. Have you got the book at Titmuth? Alright, let's stop by, hold up, no. Before we leave, I'm going to stop by Titmuth right quick so I can check to see if there's a book there. Alright, I'm going to collect the book and get up the industry book. I found a Sodor and Renee's book called Little Old Engines. Okay. Next stream we're going book hunting. I want to collect every book. Also, either one of these streams, but we're going back to Train Sim 5 just to mess around because I do miss that game on stream. We're still going to do Wonders of Sodor. Not this. We're not supposed to be here. Oh, look at that painting. When was this taken? Somebody's watching this. Maybe these photos are just pictures that somebody's taking. Alright, Tidmouth, I don't think you meant here. I'm pretty sure you meant the sheds, right? Active. If you're still here. There was a whistle right there in my face, and that's what I'm talking about. I didn't see that. Alright, let me stop searching before I start going into a hunting fit to try to find books. Yeah, the sheds. Okay, quick run to the sheds right quick. We'll use James since he's our newest engine of the collection. Which way are we facing? James, I need you to get us to the sheds as quick as possible. I don't care if you crash or how long it takes. Alright, I need to get us to the sheds because we need... No, don't freeze on me now. Ah! Are you serious? The entire game just froze. The entire game just froze. Okay. Well, that's a good way to end the stream. Perfection. I see you haven't fixed every bug. Train SimWorld. Beautiful. But not the other shed. The other shed. I know what you're talking about. I will find the book next stream. Are you serious? Well, book hunting next stream. Exactly. Yeah. Alright, time for the outro theme. I won't be able to see anyone's comments, unfortunately, while the outro theme is playing, so. Thank you for joining, everyone. I'm going to go through the list of people as Keegan. Joe Boston, specific for active, thank you for doing it as long as you did. Andy, always a pleasure to have you on the stream. And who else? That is a long name, so I'm supposed to see. It's a very long name, but I'll see you later. Thank you everyone for joining, and hope maybe next time our game won't freeze while we're trying to go book hunting. Bye y'all, have a good one, everyone. See you later. Have a good one, have a blessed one, and I'll see you next week. Stay safe, eat well, take a shower, and I shall see you next stream, wherever that is, probably tomorrow. If I'm not too tired, I might need to take you'll have to message me. I never can't remember. You have to message me. But I'll see everyone later. Thank you, Train Sim Dovetail, for this beautiful game and this ending our stream with it. I was going to end it by crashing James into the back of some tar tankers, but this works too. This works too. See you later. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good morning. It's out. Now, where's that intro? So, with okay, bye. All right. On the VA thing. Have a good one. Where did I put the intro? Play us out. I have a really funny stuff. Play us out.
All aboard now, don't be slow.